going on, world? You are now tuned into the Bong Talk Sit-Down Series, and I'm your host, Nappy 2000. Let me put the sponsors up on the screen so you can see them real quick. Let me get a shout out to Bust Down Worldwide, Shrubs, El Toro Verde, Plain Jane, Happy Trees, Vacay, Gas TV, Sweets, Turtle Pie Co., and Green Dog Cultivators. And you can find these episodes on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcast. But today, I have a very, very special guest in the building. I have a shit talker in the building. I have a man who is making progress right now. I have a man all the way from Long Beach, California. I got Westside Webb in the building.
My boy. Man, appreciate you for having me, bro. For real, for real.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah, you already know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But like I told you, bro, I've been listening to your music since like 2022, like you said. But that's when you started rapping, though, for real.
Oh, yeah. 2000. I think the first song actually came out in 2021. I think it was like July, August. That was when I was featured on Polyester song. But I'm lying. I dropped my first project, I think, the end of 21.
Yeah.
Like, Webbie World came out in October, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like full-on go mode by like February, March 2022, yeah.
And I already know, like we said, like when you're in your producer mode, bro, you really don't. You're just in your production tip. It's kind of like, bro, I'm not rapping.
Yeah.
I'm not getting on nothing. I'm just giving you what you need real quick.
Yeah.
But you said he finessed you.
Cool, real deal. Yeah, my boy finessed me onto the track, man.
Yeah,
you know, I be telling that story a lot, but like probably not in its like super detail.
Yeah.
But like, it was really a mixture between Polyester and Sunny Digital. You feel me?
Okay.
Sunny always used to tell me to rap. Like he like, bro, you look more like a rapper than a producer. Like, and it used to confuse me because I'm like, how you look like a rapper? Like how you look like a producer? You know what I'm saying? But he always used to tell me, like, you need to rap. And I was like, nah. Yeah. And then Polyester told me in one day too, like, you should rap, bro. And I was like, nah, I make beats. Like, everybody rap.
Yeah.
That was my mindset. Like, bro, everybody rap. Everybody can't do what I do on these beats.
Right.
So one day I stopped at Polyester studio. I was coming from off the road. I really stopped over there to take a nap. I was tired.
Right. Just real quick, like, yeah.
I go over there. I take my nap. I fall asleep. When I wake up, I either woke up or bro woke me up or something, but he was making a record. And he was like, it was this piece in the record where it was a bridge. And he like, hey, bro, talk right here, like on this bridge. And I'm like, all right. I'm like, what you want me to say? I don't know, just say some fly shit or something. Yeah. I'm like, all right, bet. So I said whatever I said on it. And afterwards, bro told me, he like, hey, your voice sound tight on beats, bro. Like, you need to rap. I'm like, man, I ain't rapping, bro. I don't want to rap. I make beats.
Yeah.
So some months go by or whatever the case is. And Polly called me one day. We on the phone chopping it up. I was actually making a beat. And we was talking about his project. I forgot exactly what song that the project is on, but he needed one more song for his project. And I was making a beat, and I was like, man, I was like thinking of you when I was doing this bass line. You feel me? Because your bass lines be funky, and I was trying to make some shit.
For sure.
So I put the phone to the speaker, like letting him hear it. He like, oh yeah, that's tight. So I'm like, you gonna get on it? He like, yeah. I'm like, you want me to send it to you, or you gonna, you know what I'm saying, you gonna come pull up on me? He like, I'm gonna get. He ignored me. I remember he was like, I'm gonna get on it. Like, and then he was like, but you gotta put a verse on it too. Yeah. That's literally what he said. And I was like, nigga, I just told you, like, I don't want to rap, bro. Like, I ain't rapping. I ain't putting no verse on nothing. And like, you know, Polly from interviewing him, Polly's real calm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Real.
So how
real
he like
cool demeanor, real cool.
Very cool. So how he presented to me on the phone after I told him, like, I don't want to rap, bro. Like, I ain't rapping.
Yeah.
He like, all right, I don't want the beat then, and hung up on me. Like, like literally, just like that,
For
bro.
Sure.
Like he like,
sure.
he like, all right,
I don't want things to think about.
He like, I don't want the beat then. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm a Virgo. I got pride issues. You know what I mean? I hit that nigga immediately back. Boop, 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 boop. Like, where you at? He like, I'm at the house. I'm like, man, come to my house right now. You finna go to Guitar Center and go get a Pro Tools and a mic and everything.
Yep.
And you gonna hook this motherfucker up because you ain't finna not rap on my beat. And he started laughing. He like, all right. Put up to my house. Like 30 minutes later, went to Guitar Center, got the Pro Tools, got all the stuff, bro, hooked it up. And boom, we got cracking. You feel me? After that, I'm like, all right, boom. Yeah, nigga, you wasn't finna not get on my beat. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still not rapping. And I don't want to rap. Like, I just did this shit so you get on my beat. And he was like, nah, bro, you gotta rap now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he like, once I put this out, people gonna want to hear more of you. And then he broke it down to like an analogy. And he was like, look, bro. He like, right now, it's a whole marathon going on. Yeah. It's a whole race going on. Some people is in their 30th lap and all. He said, nigga, you on the sideline eating orange slices and drinking water and just kicking it, just watching everybody race. He like, but as soon as this song drop, nigga, you gonna be in the race. Yep. And like, that's literally what he told me. And I was just like, man, all right, I guess we gotta put out music then. Mm-hmm. We here now.
Yeah.
Self-Made.
Yes, sir. Yeah, because it did not take long. He was not lying, bro. It did not take long for everything to get into rotation how it was supposed to. Yeah. Because right after that, Caught on the Web came into rotation. Yeah. And those projects alone, bro, like the production. Did you do a lot of that production on that, or like
on Webbie World, bro? I think I did like 4 songs. On Caught on the Web, I think I did 2 or 3. Mm-hmm. But it was just more like, I start finding people who was making crazy like player, just different type of beats.
Are great on tracks, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all go up.
Cause me, like, it's certain people like me, like Oos, Polyester, like Quest, Sunny, certain people. Like, I've been knowing these people for so long. We've been making music for so long where it be natural. Like, it ain't forced, it ain't nothing. So that's probably why it sounds so good and just it flows. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. So
no, it definitely flows. It definitely flows because. And your voice sounds exactly like you do when you talk.
Hey, you know, it's funny because a lot people who ain't never met me in person or whatever, they be tripped out by that. They be like, damn, bro, you sound just like your songs. And then I'll be kind of like, I'm not supposed to? Like,
no, some niggas don't, bro. They got the adding reverb, bro, like low pass, high, bro.
They got their real voice and their rap voice.
Really, dude. They got a whole like pack. Like a whole EQ pack for that shit.
Yeah, my rap voice is my real voice. No, nothing. No auto-tune, no nothing.
Yeah, you and Currency sound just like how you talk.
Yeah, Spitter definitely sound exactly like how he rap. Mm-hmm. For sure.
Yeah. And what's dope about this, bro, like you're dropping like very consistently, like I was saying too, but like this new project, like you've completely done it on your own. Like you said, you recorded it, you mixed it, you mastered it, executive produced it, and then you had some help as well from Matthias Young.
Yeah, my boy Matthias, man. I actually met Matthias with Sonny years ago, and we never worked like ever, and we just linked up recently, like probably around like November, December actually, and we just kind of went in from there. It was kind of to the point too where. Like, when I say executive produce, I think sometimes people nowadays, too, they think when they see the executive produce, they think you made all the beats. I ain't make all the beats on Self-Made. I actually did make a beat on Self-Made, though. The last song, Moves to Make, I made that beat. And my boy Omar Grant, he had put guitars and some pianos and some bass lines on that beat, too. But I curate the whole project, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just like people send me beats. I come from a producer background first, you feel me? So... You know, it's different. When people send me beats, I'll listen to the beat, or that we be in the lab and they play something, and I'll be listening to it, and be like, hey, send it to me real quick. And then they'll send it to me. And then I'll go in and do shit to it. Like, I'll up it 3 semitones and speed it up by 4 BPM and be like, all right, yeah, it's ready for me now. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Or some stuff like that. So that's what we did with most of the stuff, most of the songs on there. Me and Matthias mixed every song. We mastered every song. From marketing, cover arts, video, everything, bro. The whole project really exactly what it's named. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Self-Made.
Yeah. Before I even go into that, though, you and was it Seti Hendrix? Y'all need a project together, bro. Why don't y'all have a project together?
Shout out my nigga
like,
Seti.
Y'all really every time I hear a song with y'all two, I'm like, this shit just flows together. It just needs to just be a project with you and him.
Seti raw. That nigga hard. I don't really know why we don't have a project. I think just we don't be in the same locations long enough together. You feel me?
Right.
Like, me and Seti ain't never did a song where I sent them the song. Like, all the songs that me and Seti have, they actually happen, like, in person, like, in the lab together. You feel me? So, it be one of them situations where when we link up, we gonna make something dope. You feel me? every single time. Shit, I'ma holler at him though. We do need to put out a little project.
You do.
I really want to put out a project, like a collab project with me, him, and Landstrip Chip. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
My boy Chip. I think that'll be hard.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Or you, him, and Polyester.
Polly gonna be on damn near everything I'm touching for sure. That's my dog.
Yeah,
it's deeper than rap with bro. You feel me?
Talk about that.
Bro, I met Polyester like damn near like 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and Polyester, one of the most genuine dudes I ever met in my life. You feel me? Real talk. I ain't even just saying that because he my homie. Like,
yeah.
And bro, we just built a great friendship and a great bond over a lot of years, as well as being mixed in with all the music stuff that we do together. You feel me? So yeah, like I was saying, bro, a lot of my music relationships ain't music relationships. These people are really
It's
my
like
friends, bro. Like,
shit,
like, bro, like. We barely make music together. We hang out. I be at his house kicking it. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when we do make music, bro, it's hella regular. It's natural. You know, it's not forced. It's not nothing. Like, and we all like, I think the tightest thing with my relationship with my friends is we don't have no egos.
Right.
So I could do something and bro could tell me, like, Polyester could tell me, like, bro, that shit whack. And I ain't gonna feel no type of way about it. I'm be like, all right, bet. Do it again. Do it over. He could send me something and I'll tell him, I don't like this beat. He not gonna feel no type of way. All right, let's go to the next one. You know what I'm saying? So it just make the whole process a lot easier.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you work with your friends. And then, you know, I'm blessed all my friends are dope as fuck. And they low-key like legends, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a plus in its own. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, Polyester seems like the type of dude that will just pull you to the side. Like he did with you rapping and be like, yo, bro, like you have a lot of potential in this area and you can do a lot with this.
Yeah.
Like, so you should put energy into this. Whether you know you're going to be dope at it or not, trust the process with what I have for you and
exactly
get to that point.
Yeah, like I gave y'all a little tidbit on something. I don't know if y'all heard when I was doing the Webbie Wednesdays drops and I was dropping all the singles. The last one that I did is called Shoto. Polyester made that beat. And like, so how that whole, if you listen to that beat, bro, that's some shit. To me, I told him, I said, it sound like player elevator music. You know what I mean? I'm like, I ain't never rapped on no beat. I ain't never even really heard a beat like that. You feel me? But how that came about was Polyester know me. That's why I'm saying he my friend.
Yeah.
So dude sent me a whole nother song. Like he sent me a song that he did. And I did not like it at all. He was like, put a verse on it. And he Poly, that's my nigga. All right, I'm gonna do it. Yeah. I'm telling him, like, I don't like this shit, like, but I'm gonna put a verse on it. He like, all right, for sure. He not saying nothing. Like, Poly hella strategic, you feel me?
He just let you do. He just like, just
like,
flow with it. Yeah.
So I do my verse on it, and I send it back to him, like, listen to it. He like, all right, this shit tight. He like, now send me the acapella. I'm like, all right. Muted the beat, snatched it, sent him my acapella. I woke up the next morning with Shoto on my phone. What y'all hear, you feel me?
Yeah.
That wasn't what I rapped on, bro. So he made me rap on that original beat because he knew I wouldn't have rapped on that Shoto beat that way. And he wanted me to rap on it like that, bro. Right. So he made me rap on another beat and snatch my vocals from it and put it on Shoto, which is like fucking genius, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's Polyester for you.
Polyester the same, bro. It's been for what, almost like 20 years, bro.
Man, like, I do really a real legend. He don't get his flowers away. He needs to.
He don't, bro.
Bro, legend.
From Dom to bro, we like really.
Man, I think my boy the only nigga I know. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's people out, but he the only nigga I know who didn't work with like Shaka Khan and Stevie Wonder and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Where you looking like, yeah, all right, bro, you out of here. You feel me?
But he's very humble with it though.
Yeah,
he is. He pops out, but he's just very humble with it. Very humble with it.
Hell yeah.
So how he just did all that with that song, how do you implement that, bro, into this new project, Self-Made? Like, what new strategies, new implementations did you do for this project that you haven't done previously?
Man, bro, I went through a lot of life stuff in the last year, you feel me? Like stuff that a lot of people don't be knowing about. And so, man, I think I had like a little chip on my shoulder.
Gotcha.
Man, it's crazy too. I ain't never really talked about this stuff like online, but I feel like it could get real easy to get trapped in that player box. You know what I'm saying? The aesthetic, the sound, the beats, it's starting to catch, like, you know what I'm saying, with a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get put in no box, bro. You know, I come from producing, so like I'm a real musician artist. Where I felt like with this project, it was like I wanted to show people like I'm a real artist. You feel me? When you listen to Self-Made, it's still me. The flows on there is still me. I ain't really switched nothing up. My voice the same. The content, everything I'm talking about is the same. They just on different beats.
Yep.
And I think me as an artist, bro, I like rapping on different beats sometimes because it challenged me. I feel like when you rap over the same tempo and the same type beat for so long, you gonna get bored of it. Or you gonna naturally like have the same flow. It's gonna start sounding too repetitive. So for me, I'm like, man, I just wanna hear all type of beats that's gonna talk to me. I don't really hear music, bro. I feel it. It's like it's more like a feeling to me. So I was more some like with this project, hey bro, just play beats. Like don't go to the beats you think Webb gonna rap on. Just play beats. Just play them. And I'm gonna tell you like, hey, that's the one. I think damn near every beat on here except for the one with me and Seti, cause that was probably one of the last songs we made on there. So Polly Boy already like knew like.
That's probably why I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, nah, we gotta.
They got West Coast in here. That's a given. Yeah.
So it was like, but all the beats on there, like they came like that. Like, hey, bro, just play something. Like phone ringing, bro. That's the most unorthodox beat like I would ever rap on.
Right.
Mateus and Knowledge didn't even think I was gonna rap on it. When Mateus played it for me, he like, yeah, bro, I don't think you gonna like this. As soon as he played it, I'm like, yeah, load it up.
Yep.
Finna murder this.
Yeah, don't even think I may not like it. Just keep going.
Just play, like, cause you know, I'm gonna feel it in my soul. Like I be telling people, like the beats talk to me, and then I talk back to them. You know what I'm saying? So you know, sometimes it ain't even the beat's not tight or it's not hard. It's not talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes, bro, sometimes beats don't talk to me at the time. You feel me? Like
you see, you have to experience some life, and then sometimes you come back to it.
Or like for instance, one of my main producers, Knowledge, man, that's my boy. Shout out Knowledge. The first beat Knowledge ever sent me in life, like 3 years ago. I just rapped on it on Player Games 3. You feel me? I forget exactly what song it is. The first beat he ever sent me, bro. I told him, I'm like, nigga, this shit is so hard. I just can't find the flow to it right now. Like, I know I want to rap on it, bro. I just can't find the flow. And like 2.5 years later, bro, I played it. And I was like, yo, take this beat and pitch it down like 2 semitones. He like, all right. And he sent it back, and I found my flow.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it be stuff like that with me, for me at least.
No, that's good. That's good, because when you do that, you really get to experience yourself as an artist and see like your growth throughout this entire process.
That's a fact.
And like you said, like life happens, and then you're like, okay, I know what I want to talk about, but now I can put my life scenario now with this flow and this beat, and it's speaking to me now, and it all comes together full circle.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You know me, I'll be trying to give niggas game in my raps, like at all times. So even this project, when you listen to it, it's a lot of game in here. It's just more life game than like probably getting some money or hustling game. You feel me? It's a lot of life game in here. But I ain't gonna lie, it's my favorite project that I've done out of all of them.
Yeah.
Cardinal Webb second though. They got bangers on there.
Yeah, those are all hard.
But this my favorite project, bro, because I feel like if you've been fucking with my music for a minute and you really listen to the projects, like I feel like the people I'm new to the rap game, you feel me? So I feel like my fans like growing with me. So when you get to Self-Made, you listen to it versus like the last 5 projects, you like, yo, this nigga Webb getting to where he need to get to. You know what I'm saying? He listen to him, like he confident behind the mic now. Like he, you know what I'm saying? Like this is the matured version of Webb, like on these rap songs.
Yeah, you're expanding away from that. Because like you said, I do agree. Like that player music, I think it has plateaued. in like a lot of different ways to where now, if you keep rapping like that, you're just now gonna be in that box of what is it? I don't know, player rapper or whatever.
Yeah, whatever they want to call it.
Whatever they want to call themselves. But
Yeah.
that's good that you realize that, and now you're like moving forward to now just going back to your musical background.
Yeah.
To like what you originally do.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Hell yeah. Like when I was making beats though, like I used to make player beats and shit. That's why I started rapping on them like that. You feel me? Because this was the beats that like me and Polyester used to make. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was like I think I was doing it and niggas is like, oh yeah, like Webb, player shit, and I player games, bro. Like it was just like, you know, it was just so much player shit where it's like this him. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, hold on, bro, like let me show y'all some other shit real quick. Sure, like that's still gonna be me though. Yeah, it's still me. It's still hard, everything. So
that's good. That's good. So real quick, you're now tuned into the Bong Talk Sit-Down Series. You're about to see the Modelo of weed commercials. El Toro Verde was in the top 3 of the Emerald Cup. Check it out. We'll be right back. Nappy 2000. We got Westside Webb in the building. Stay tuned, everybody. This is Bong Talk. I'm Nappy 2000. We'll be right back.
Crafted from the fires of dragons, chilled on the highest peaks of Everest, the Canagard is designed for perfection, using only the freshest herbs our planet has to offer, cultivated by years of experience. El Toro Verde, crisp, rich draw, slow resin burn. Be bold, be elegant, be the bull. El Toro Verde, you should be smoking.
You really need to try the bong and produce at the same time. It'll change your life. I've been trying to get more black people, bro, just to smoke bongs, bro. I can't be the only one out here.
It's a clean smoke though. I ain't gonna lie.
It is. I can't be the only dude out here. That's crazy.
So far, you the only dude out here.
I am, bro. I'm the only one in the field.
For sure. You got that. Yeah, my boy came in here with different bong attachments and diffusers and all type of shit, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes. We gotta do it. But you're going on a tour though. A 10-city tour. You're setting that up.
Yeah, we setting up this tour right now. Trying to get everything in motion for that. I think it's time for that for the fans, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I be looking a lot now. Like I could see the analytics of the demographics on all the cities that I'm in.
All those places?
Yeah. You know, out here for sure. Bay Area, Sac, Dago, Houston, Dallas, Atlanta.
I can see Houston going up with this.
You know, it's crazy. I got a pretty decent fan base, like just in Texas in general, bro.
Yeah.
They fuck with my shit in Texas. I fuck with Texas heavy, so yeah, we gotta go show them love.
Yeah, because the Texas make that they have artists that make that type of music. They may not have the same type of beats, but they talking about the same thing.
You know what's crazy to me? Not like that. I hope I don't say it like me in any disrespectful way to the Texas people, because I fuck with them like a motherfucker.
Yeah, for sure.
But like when I always listen to Texas music for a long time, I always used to feel like, to me, like in a way, like especially the beats, like they felt like super slowed down, like West Coast version beats. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not saying they had their own swag and style with everything, but like when I could ride to them, like how our West Coast shit, it just sounded like it was like halftime, like literally like chopped and screwed. You feel me?
Yeah, it probably was.
But it was some shit that niggas could ride to and bang and bop their heads. Just the same thing like West Coast music. Nigga getting they old schools and, you know what I'm saying, slide with that shit. It was dope. Yeah. I always fucked with Texas music.
Yeah, I think, Texas music, Detroit music, and West Coast music all kind of have...
They all like cousins. I used to say that too. I used to like Detroit beats way back when I first started making beats and shit, because it had the same kind of bounce as the West Coast shit. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? They had the fast hi-hats, and then, you know, it was tight to me. Like, I like any type of music though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a fan of music.
Who's your go-to? If you just chilling, what's your go-to?
It honestly depends how I feel.
Yeah.
Like right now, lately, I've listened to like people albums like when they come out just to check them out. But lately, bro, I just been listening to R&B. Like old school 90s R&B. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. I've been banging the hell out of SWV. I've been putting my daughter on SWV. Like, Put her on all like
She loves them now.
Yeah, I be putting her on all the girl R&B people.
Yeah,
Brandy,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Janet Jackson, you know what I'm
Destiny's
saying?
Child.
Of course, you feel me?
Yep.
Destiny's Child, all that, bro. I be teaching my daughter like all the old schools, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? Me and my daughter got a thing right now where every morning when I take her to school, I play a song. Cause what happened was my daughter, she liked damn, what song was that? I forgot what song it was. It was a SZA song. It's off of Kendrick and them project, but she was listening to it play, and I was like, "Let me show you where it came from." And I went and showed her the original, and like her face like lit up. She was like, and I was like, "All right, we're gonna start doing this every day." You feel me? Like I'm gonna start showing you little things. So I'll play a song for her, and then we go find the like the original sample.
Right.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of songs that are just pretty much just remixed. They're not even changing the beat.
Yeah, not
whatsoever.
at all. Not at all. It just be there, and that's cool though. You feel me? I think it like puts light back on older music too, where people go back and look, and they, you know what I'm saying, see where the originality came from.
Yeah. Montel Jordan was talking about how I think Drake sampled something from his, and he got his money back just from that sample. I'm like, hey, shouts out to Montel.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's dope, bro.
Yeah,
I think also too, you know, the older people too, like if the money and the contracts and all that ain't really a problem, like they could like instead of sampling, it's like, all right, I'm gonna come in the lab too and just relay the vocals, you feel me? And it kind of like reboosts their career in a way too, you know what I'm saying? Like I think that's the tight thing about music, bro. When you make timeless classic music, like it ain't going nowhere, you know what I mean? People be playing music from the 90s and the 80s like that shit wasn't 20, 30, 40 years ago, and the shit sound hard.
I know my uncles, my aunts, they be like, y'all don't know nothing about this. These niggas be dancing up, bro, playing Big Wiz, bro, just be doing they thing.
That's what I'm saying. That's how you gotta do it, bro. Like,
that music is like the aesthetic.
Literally, bro.
It's like a painting, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I think your music is also a painting for like your city as well. You know what I mean? Like you do a very great job at like representing like who you are and just the people around you as well.
Yeah, so thank you, bro. Appreciate that.
Very good canvas with that.
Man, I appreciate that, man. Shout out to my city, man. Shout out to the whole land, though. You feel me? But yeah, shout out to Long Beach, bro. Like it's a cold culture out there. You feel me?
It is. People don't talk about it.
Nah, not at all, bro. Not at all. It's crazy too, cause it's like I think the West Coast, everybody contributed to rap from the East Coast to the South to the Midwest to the West Coast. But like, sometimes I feel like people forget about the city though. They forget about Long Beach. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of staples that came from Long Beach from. Daz. Like, Daz did dinner of a lot of Tupac Death Row shit, produced a lot of hits.
Ambitions as a writer was Daz.
Bro, like, Daz did a lot of shit, you feel me?
Yeah.
I was watching this Drink Champs interview when that nigga Leor Cohen said, he said Warren G saved Def Jam. Like, Leor said that, so that's like a fact, you feel me? Warren from Long Beach.
Yep.
Snoop, the biggest rapper to ever walk this planet. That nigga's from Long Beach. You know what I'm saying? You go to any backyard boogie out here, you gonna hear East Side song. You feel me? You gonna hear G'd Up or I Love It. You know what I'm saying? I from Long Beach, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I just,
I love I'm Thankful.
You know what I mean?
I love that song, bro.
Bro, it's like badass, rest in peace, like Trey D and them.
Trey D is one of the coldest rappers in general.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on Trey D.
Shout out to G Homie, man.
Trey D is cold.
Yeah, shout out to G Homie, man. That's my G.
They all cold. But Trey D, that's Trey D.
Yeah, Trey D could rap his ass off. That's for sure.
But yeah, when I first heard you, I'm like, yeah, bro, bro's from Long Beach. You didn't even have to really say I'm from Long Beach. I was like, I think he's from Long Beach.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. I can't really put my finger on it, but I was like, I'm from if you from the West Coast, like certain areas just have just a certain flavor too. I'm like, yeah, bro from Long Beach. Yeah, bro's not from LA.
Man, I shout out to LA though for sure.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
man, I lived in LA, bro. I got loads of all my homies is from LA.
Yeah,
We all LA County, you feel me?
it's
For
the
sure.
whole.
It's funny though, cause I be laughing about it. I be feel like my city be catching strays online. I be there, they be catching straight bullets, bro. I be like, damn, you feel me? So I be like, man, let me shed some little light
Yeah,
on
people
my
be like,
city,
why you
bro.
going? People be like, what are your favorite beaches? I'm like, I go to like one of the beaches in Long Beach. Like why do you go to that beach? I'm like, what? I'm like, what you mean? Like, it's a
Long Beach dope, bro.
Long Beach is nice.
It's a dope city.
I like it.
It's a very diverse culture and just everything. You know what I'm saying? You gonna literally see like a little mixture of everything in Long Beach. You feel me?
Right.
It's super dope.
Yeah. Now, shouts out to Long Beach, man.
Yeah, they built the city up. They've been building the city up some fire too. And, you know, it's a lot of talent in the city as well. Like, even right now, you know what I'm saying? Besides
Shouts out
myself.
to Blizz Wells. I've had him on my show. He's from the Long Beach area.
Yeah, all right, yeah, for sure. I don't know. What you said his name was?
Blizz Wells.
I ain't heard of him, but shout out to bro,
I'll
LBC.
I'll send you.
Yeah,
He's
you
from
know.
Long Beach. Yeah.
Besides me, you know, Savi Third, you got Huey Brisk, Joey Fast doing their thing, Ray Vaughn doing his thing. You know, it's a lot of
And we
talent.
already know Vince Staples.
Vince, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of people in the city doing their thing, bro. So, you know, shout out to them, and we all just gonna keep this shit pushing.
And you with So Way Out too.
Yeah, So Way Out, that's the family.
Yeah.
You know
Talk about them and like what they have been doing for you, man. Because like you said, like this is beyond music, so that's like actually people that you know.
Like So Way Out, that's my family, bro.
Yeah.
It's funny because a lot of people think like I'm signed to them on a label type, and it's like way deeper than that. Like, I'm not signed to them. Them literally like my family.
Yeah.
Like, I So Way Out tatted on me, bro.
Yeah.
Them my brothers.
I see it all the time. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Them my brothers, bro. So, and it's always gonna be that. You feel me? It's way deeper than rap. That shit is really some family shit. You feel me? So yeah, that's that with that. So Way Out for life. You know what I mean?
That's one thing with like just out here in this area. I think it's like the same thing too, but in the West Coast, like a lot of people like we've known these people before the music. You know what I mean? It could have been high school, maybe middle school, even after that, but it's always been like something that's been like a 10+ year thing.
Yeah.
Doing something before me, they're just really just kicking it like you do with him. You know what I mean? Like it's And then when you come together with the music, it sounds even better.
Nah, for sure, for sure. You know, I met a lot of those in So Way Out like through music, but I was going to the studio over there like I was real young. You feel me? I was like fresh 18. I might have been like 17, bro. So,
okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like them niggas didn't see me grow up, you know what I'm saying? And my brothers, you know what I mean? That's fam, always.
Yeah, that's dope. So, one thing, like I said, bro, you're Self-Made. I love that project. It's completely different from all your other ones. I love how those other ones sound, but this one, like you said, it's more of a broader sound and something that took you out your comfort zone. And it's just overall just catapulting you to another level of your artistry. So, like, what can we expect, bro, with just what you do with these songs? Because like you were saying, like I read on your Twitter that one of your songs, you need to do a breakdown because one of them you're at your grandma's crib. You know what I mean? You have, like, different sentimental things in each song that mean something to you. So, talk about implementing those.
I mean, you know, I got some plans for all that. We gonna put something together. I don't really want to like put too much out there. You know what I'm saying? I just rather it get done and then we show the people. But like speaking on some of the little things, like I was saying, like so for instance, what I put on Twitter that day, when you listen to Still Mobbing with me and Neff the Pharaoh, if you listen to the aesthetic of the beat, it's really just like the aesthetic and probably the snare rim. It's very similar to Can't Relate. And so I started off the track on Still Mob. I started off the whole song like barbecue at Granny House and I stopped. You know what I'm saying? Niggas know how that go. But if you listen to Can't Relate, that's how I started it off. Barbecue at Granny House, we got Capri Suns. Yeah, that was way back then. So it's like a continuous, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of little things in the whole Self-Made project that was just like dope to me, you know what I'm saying? That like had stories behind them. Not even just the things that I was putting, like the lyrics, but just how the songs came about, you feel me? Like Moves to Make. It's crazy, Quez with me right now because that was a song me and Quez had together. And like I like my verse, but Quez didn't like the hook he put on it. And you know, I was talking about how when you work with your homies, it be cool like that.
Yeah.
He telling me like I'm telling him like, hey bro, I like this shit. He like, nah, I don't like this shit. This shit whack, bro. And we going back and forth about it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I was like, fuck it.
This shit gotta change.
But I liked my verse so much, bro. One day I just took the acapella from my verse, like I put it up in FL and just started making a beat around it. And man, I changed the pitch on that beat so many times, but then I ended up getting it to where I wanted it, sped it up a little bit, and I sent it to my boy Omar Grant, and I was like, hey, like, you know, put some magic on this real quick, you feel me? And did his thing. I'm sitting there listening to it like, yeah, this shit hard.
Yeah.
I'm finna send this shit to Les. You know what I'm saying?
That song cold.
Sent that shit to
I played that back a few times.
Yeah.
That one just came on, and it kind of like, okay, I gotta play this back again.
Yeah.
Let me listen to it again.
It's funny too, because a lot of people don't know I make that beat. Because I ain't been making beats like that. So it's like, that was something that was like tight and full circle.
That's my favorite song on the project.
Damn, that's dope. I be seeing a lot of people say that too. You feel me?
That's my favorite song.
That's why it's tight to me.
Les is on the project, it's just my favorite song on the project. Yeah,
that's dope, bro.
Yeah.
And it like I said, that's tight to me because like I make the beat, me and you feel me? So
there you go.
You know. But it's a lot of songs on that project that came about just in a lot of different like intricate ways. You feel me? That's why I fuck with Self.Made so much.
Yeah. I can tell, bro.
Yeah.
That I'm excited to see what your other projects are gonna sound like after this one.
Oh yeah, well
like,
shit.
I really am.
Buckle up and get ready because they about to come. You feel me? I ain't holding off on nothing no more. You feel me? Like,
definitely.
I done kind of figured out my own little blueprint with this shit, and yeah, it's go time.
What can we expect, bro, for 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028 if we really going in the future? Because I mean, what could we?
You know, we'll stick with this year right now.
Yeah.
But me and Polly Boy, me and Oos Lee, we finna drop another project.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like within like the next 90 days.
Okay.
So
okay,
y'all gonna get that real soon.
The next 3 months, we can look out for that.
Yeah, y'all gonna get that real soon.
A summer joint.
I got another project coming after that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I got a gang of shit, bro. Like it's gonna be a big tsunami this year. You feel me?
I'm excited.
Westside Webb, yeah.
For sure. I'm excited for all these projects.
Yeah, they finna go up.
Yeah. I'm already knowing. I'm excited for the one after the one that drops in the summer.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Me and Polly Boy project right now, that shit is so raw, bro. That shit might change some shit up. You know what I'm saying? Man, y'all, I'm telling y'all, that shit is gonna be crazy.
Oh no, I'm waiting for that one.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for that one.
Yeah, that shit might really. Yeah, I'll see. Y'all gonna see.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And one thing I like to ask people at the end of the show, if you can give your younger self 3 things of advice, what would you tell yourself?
Damn, it's a good question. Probably the first thing would be like, stop spending money on stupid ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, you do not need this. You do not need to go here.
Yeah.
You do not need to do none of this shit. Go put this shit up in somewhere.
Yeah.
Fucking high yield savings account, Bitcoin, something. You feel me? And go be a nerd. Like, go perfect your craft or whatever you doing. Leave all the bullshit, leave all the girls, just leave it alone, bro, and go focus on you. And them 10 years gonna come real fast, bro, but you gonna be in a cold position than most of your other people. Like, that would probably just be the only thing I would tell myself, bro. And don't never deteriorate away from God, you feel me? Make sure you keep God first. You gonna have to hold on to him for sure. That's it. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Every time I ask someone that, the implementing God in the life is always like in there. Always.
You can't win without God. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, bro. So it's like, you know, put God first, and then just keep running your laps. You know what I'm saying? Keep rowing your boat, and you gonna end up where you need to be.
and you have more progress like that hoodie. Real quick, where can we find that hoodie at?
Yeah, progress. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
They sold out right now.
Oh, okay.
They sold out. The first drop went dumb, and you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna have a new V collection in a couple weeks. You feel me?
Okay.
But right now, the way I'm doing these progresses is like you gotta get them while you get them. After that, you know what I'm saying. They gonna be something like a collectible, or it might redrop, like how they be redropping Jordans and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But if you got it, cool. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't, that's all right. Maybe you come catch me in person. I might have a couple on me or something, and we could do something. You know
I'm
what I mean?
I'm gonna cop one. I'm not gonna be asleep.
You know what I'm saying? Progress, bro. It's more than just a clothing line. You feel me? Mm-hmm. It's more than that. You gotta really look at the name and the intention behind it. You know what I'm saying? You moving forward, and it's not just me who rapping. It's you with your show. It's the dude who run track who trying to run faster. It's the dude at the gym who trying to pump harder, or the girl at the gym who trying to get her stuff right. You feel me? She progressing every day.
Yeah.
That lady who go to work and bust her ass for them kids every day, she progressing in life every day. You feel me? A girl who studying for that doctorate degree, she progressing in life every day. You feel me? So it's deeper than just like a word on a t-shirt or a word on a hoodie. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you could really attach your lifestyle to, and you know, really keep pushing with it.
We're gonna be a pro at life. We're gonna be a professional at life. Everything.
You know what I mean?
We're real pros.
That part. My boy, I appreciate you for having me on here too, bro. You already know.
Thank you for coming on, man. For real.
Yeah.
Bong hit after too.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this bong here.
Yeah,
man.
for sure.
I'm scared of this motherfucker.
But
crazy.
Man, Nappy 2000. We had Westside Webb come on the show, bro. Once again, thank you for coming on.
Man, I love, bro. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Nappy 2000 Bong Talk Sit-Down Series. We'll see you guys again. Peace. Thank you guys for tuning in to Bong Talk. You can either watch or stream this on YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts. And also, thank you to all the sponsors of the show.